What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Tesla with the ticker symbol TSLA. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So Tesla is just rocketing up higher and higher. It's basically squeezing out all the shorts, trapping out the short sellers, and it looks pretty bullish. So expectation just a few weeks ago was that price would find resistance at this downward trend line. You can see this downward trend line has been working its way down since November of 2021. So you can see how well it was holding off the swing highs. You see that two touches right here. Third one confirmed it. We got the fourth one. And then just recently we had the fifth one. So there's a lot of resistance on this trend line or showing that bearish momentum. Expectation was that price would find resistance from there just last week or a week or two ago, and then probably just at least maybe find temporary resistance or some type of reaction. So maybe some type of resistance like this and then move up higher, or maybe even a sell-off, which was even a higher likelihood of occurring because price did see a breakout. It was overextended. There was a good chance for at least to see some sort of pullback. But in this case, it just keeps on rocketing up higher. So yeah, sometimes the market does do that. It doesn't mean like it wasn't possible. Just it was unlikely for price to continue pushing up higher. So that's what happened. Overall, it's looking pretty bullish now. So before it was still kind of bearish, but now looks like it's pretty bullish. We have a very strong upward momentum in play. And if you zoom out, it looks like what price is doing is it's trying to make another large leg up. So if you take this entire picture right here, you can see that price made a leg up right here, a correction. Let me go and clone this arrow so it's the same size, and that's exactly where price started stalling out, finding resistance at the 268. It went a little bit higher, but most of the price resistance was at right around the 260s, high 260s. And then what you get, you see two legs down. You see one leg down right here, and I'm going to clone this arrow. Second leg down, and that's exactly where price finds support at. It was a little fail break lower, but then price came back above at that level at the 150, and now it looks like it's pushing up higher. So basically, since we had two legs up, that's basically one large leg now. So then we had two legs down as well. So we had two legs up, two legs down, but technically now that's one leg up and one leg down. So all this is one large leg. But since we're moving up higher, that tells me we can make a measure move up of the previous two legs, which is one large leg now, and this would be the new target. It looks like this is where price is headed as of right now. It's headed to the 336 level. It has a very good chance of getting there. Why? Because price bounced off of this upward trend line. You can see that this trend line was holding price really nice right here. From this swing to this swing, that's exactly where price bottomed right here in May or late April at the 130s, 140s, and price has never gotten back down there since then. So that was the bottom. It was looking like price would come back up to the upper trend line, which it did, but then it just pushed right through it. So you can see that it's headed towards the measure move target. So we have earnings report coming out sometime in July. It's not guaranteed we get there, but as right now, it looks pretty bullish that price has a good chance of getting there. So probably can see price stall out probably right around the high 260s, low 270s soon, because it's definitely very overextended. And a correction is due, maybe a retest of the trend line and then resumption, or just a consolidation pattern and then resumption. So either way, it looks pretty bullish towards the upside because we broke that long-term downward trend line and we have a measurement target in play to the upside. So it looks pretty good, and price bounced off of this upward trend line. So there's a lot of bullish signs. There were a lot of bearish signs just a few weeks ago, but this is how quickly the market can change. You don't want to be stuck in the same way if the price is showing us that it wants to push up higher. So as right now, I'll be expecting higher prices. In the meantime, expectation is some type of consolidation or correction very soon. But I mean, as long as we don't crash, this looks pretty good towards the 336. And I'm not expecting a crash based on the technicals as of right now. It looks pretty bullish. So 336 is the next target for Tesla. So that's all I have on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. And weekly chart shows, price is basically at the same level as it was in January of 2021. So not much has changed except a lot of volatility, a lot of up and down moves. You see that we have a bullish imbalance in play. We have upward trend line. We had a downward trend line, but I wasn't going to be long-term bullish until price broke this downward trend line because it's been holding in play for several years now. But since we broke it, that's a very bad sign for the bears and a very good sign for the bulls. So expectation is short squeeze higher, probably right up to the 336 and maybe even the all-time highs, in the next probably end of the year, maybe even sometime next year. But sometime this year, I think we can reach the 336 as long as this momentum continues and we don't see large pullbacks. As of now, it looks still very good to the upside. So that's all I have for Tesla on the daily and weekly charts. Expectation is to see 336. We're probably going to see a break above the $300 level sometime soon, and then we'll go from there. But as of now, that's all I have for Tesla on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.